Hey there, y'all, from NYPD police captain to indicted mayor of the same city. Let's go ahead and just get into this. As you know, this news has broke. It is breaking all over and it started cracking open yesterday evening. Let's go ahead and get on into it because 2024, woo-wee, the wrath continues. So, as we can see, they are really busy in New York right now. It's a lot going on. So, as I shared, and as you may have already seen, as of last night, this has been breaking. The New York City's current mayor has been indicted. So let's go ahead and dive into one of the sharings, one of the many sharings, I must add, that will provide maybe some details and some additional information for us to be aware of as this continues to move forward through the legal system. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, according to Axios.com, New York City Mayor Eric Adams expects to face criminal charges. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted on federal charges, the New York Times had first reported on Wednesday. The latest, Adams said in a video addressed to New Yorkers that was shared with outlets, including Axios, "It's now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes, and if so, they'd be entirely false based on lies." He said he intends to request an immediate trial and ruled out resigning. Why it matters. It wasn't immediately clear what criminal charges the former NYPD captain faces, and the indictment reportedly remained sealed on Wednesday night. But Adams would be the first NYC mayor to face criminal charges while serving in office. The intrigue. Brendan McGuire of Wilmire Hale and lawyer for Adams told the New York Times they had not been informed of the charges on Wednesday night. State of play. While the nature of the charges was not immediately clear, officials had been conducting 4 separate investigations in connection with Adams and high-ranking members of his administration. Adams had been facing calls to resign over the probes, including from Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Democrat from New York, who said on X, formerly known as Twitter, Wednesday, before the indictment news broke, that he should step down for the good of the city. However, Adams said in his video address that he had been facing these lies for months, and yet the city has continued to improve. He added, "You elected me to lead the city, and lead it I will." The big picture. The investigations emerged last November when the FBI had searched the home of the mayor's then chief fundraiser, reportedly as part of a probe into whether Adams' election campaign had illegally conspired with Turkish groups to get foreign donations. There have been several other developments in investigations this month. FBI agents had earlier raided the homes of 2 Adams' top aides last week, including former New York City Police Commissioner Edward Caban's, ABC 7 reported. He resigned from his post a week later. The Justice Department, the IRS, and New York City's Department of Investigations have also launched probes into potential corruption, but no criminal charges have been announced against the officials embroiled in the investigations into Adams and his inner circle. What they're saying: "I always knew that if I stood my ground for New Yorkers that I would be a target, and a target I became," Adams said in a statement to Axios via text message. "If I'm charged, I am innocent, and I will fight this with every ounce of my strength and spirit." The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York declined to comment on the matter. Flashback. Adams was elected mayor of New York City in November of 2021 after pitching himself as a moderate Democrat who opposed the defund the police movement while seeking to strike a balance between fighting crime and doing away with racist policing practices as mayor. What we're watching. Well, Adams has no legal obligation to resign, though Governor Kathy Hochul, Democrat as well, could remove him from office if he's charged with a crime. New York City Public Advocate Jumaine Williams would become acting mayor until a special election is called to elect his successor if Adams were to resign before his term ends. Several candidates had already vowed to challenge Adams in next year's New York City mayoral if I can get that word out, mayoral Democratic primary. Oh my goodness. OMG to the highest. Wow. There's so much going on in this year. It is almost as if, well, let me just hold off for that and I'm going to end it with that. Now, there has been a lot of sharings that I myself have seen where there may have been potential friendly relations, I guess, with known Bishop Whitehead. If you maybe recall, he was the one that apparently had his church raided or burglarized, or some type of situation happening that was actually put all over CNN one Sunday morning. Now that individual is apparently dealing with legal issues of his own. Then you have the fact that luck continues to not be that great, because he's also the mayor that gave the key to the city of New York, that is, to P. Diddy. We all know what's going on there. And we also see that he's going through his own legal situations. And by the way, how to get that key back, that is Mayor Eric Adams. So, interesting enough, luck has not been a great thing this year for a lot of people. And at this point, it is going to be an ongoing situation, because it seems like 2024 is just going to continue roaring on throughout the rest of this year. I don't even know if we're going to see a reprieve early enough in the year 2025, because there's going to be so much, I feel, fallout from this year. So, of course, I would love to know your thoughts. There's so much going on. I know that there have been conversations and reportings of potential investigations into New York Mayor Adams. And so it will be interesting to see how all of this shapes out. It was probably the thud that was heard around the world yet again. And the indictments just keep on going. So at this point, I guess everything is all alleged, and we will just have to see how this entire situation unfolds for all of these pointed, noted individuals. And it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. So yeah, I definitely would love to know your thoughts about this story. Definitely go ahead and respectfully leave those down below in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. This is just quite shocking, to say the least. To be in a position where I also saw a sharing that he apparently is one of the first, and we'll said it in this sharing too, he's one of the first New York City mayors to be indicted, at least while on the job. So this is going to be quite the shakeup that I'm pretty sure New York City really didn't need at this point. So yeah, with that being said, it's almost as if 2024 is on a mission, right? It's on a mission, and it truly understands its assignment. Woo-wee. So yeah, we're just going to continue to watch these stories as they unfold, and as I see updates, I'll be more than inclined to share them as they go. Of course, everything is alleged until we see how things shake up in the system, and we'll just be watching like everybody else, right? So again, hey, if I didn't get a chance to say, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be part of the family, because we've got conversations to be had here. And I would love to have you as part of the family here on this channel. So do please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure that you do go ahead and hit that all notification bell so you do not miss any of my updated videos, as those uploads are going to be coming fast and furious, and have so. I've got many other videos out there as well. So make sure you're taking a look at those if you haven't had an opportunity, so we could all stay up to date with what certain things are going on with certain people. So yeah, with that, obviously, if you appreciate the update, go ahead and give the video a like. I would so appreciate it myself. And of course, thank you so much for your viewing and listening support, as I truly do appreciate it. And you know what? At this point, I'm going to bid you adieu, because I need to sit back and think about these things here, because my goodness, this was just, what is going on? I'm going to have to look up 2024 and the meaning of it. Beyond what we know that Cat Williams shared with us at the early part of this year, this is going to be the year of reveal. And I would add accountability and all kinds of other things as well, right? So yeah, at this point, I'm just going to sit back and watch and see. So much more to go. So much more time in this year to be had. So many other things that may be revealed. We'll just have to see how it all shapes up. So with that being said, thank you again so much for taking the time to view. I will bid you adieu, and take care and be blessed. And until next time, bye. Mm, 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 mm.